Welcome to Ask and Learn.
Okay, on this one, we need the ratio of this triangle here compared to this square. Okay, so the area. The area of the triangle, remember, is 1/2 base times height, and the area of the square is base times height, but the base and the height are going to be the same. Now notice these little marks here. Well, that tells me I have an equilateral triangle, which will come in handy in just a minute. That also tells me that I have a square, so I have all these sides are the same. But it also tells me that this side right here, which is the base of the triangle and could be the base of the square or side or the height, but that one of them is the same. So if B is X and A is X, well, I can put that in. Well, so is H, so this is also X. So the area of that one is X squared. How are we going to find, though, the height of the triangle, right? Because it goes straight up. It's not one of those slanted, so we can't say X. It's not that easy. So we're going to take this triangle, and we know that this side is X. We know that this side is X, but I want to go straight down because I need a right triangle. Now, if this whole side here was X, now I have a half of X over here, and I need to find the height there. What am I going to use when I have a right triangle? Pythagorean theorem. So one of my sides is 1/2 X, square that. My other side is my height, which I need to figure out, and my hypotenuse is X squared. Let's square the 1/2 X. Well, 1/2 squared is 1/4, right? Because 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, and then the X also gets squared. Okay, when I subtract 1/4 X squared over here with this 1 X squared, well, I need a common denominator here. So instead of 1, I'm going to do 4/4, right? Because what is 4 divided by 4? 1. So I keep that 1, but I have a common denominator of 4. Because now my X squares are the same variable, so I can subtract the coefficient. So 4/4 subtract 1/4 is 3/4. And you still have the X squared. So this is like combining like terms. Okay, last thing to find H is I need to get rid of that square. So I'll take the inverse and I'll square root. What's the square root of 3? Well, that's something not pretty. So we're going to put square root of 3. What's the square root of 4? Just 2. And what's the square root of X squared? Well, you just get rid of that square. So this would be the height over here. Now, let's combine this. Remember, this is an X now. Okay, so let's look at our coefficient. Let's look at our numbers first. 1 times square root of 3. So I'm just multiplying across. I multiplied my numerators. Now I'm going to multiply my denominators. 2 times 2, 4. And then this X here and this X here make X squared. Now, when you compare these two numbers here, first of all, what do they have in common? Well, they have X squared, right? And I can put a number here in front, 1. So the X squared cancel out. And what is my ratio of my area of the triangle compared to my area of the squared is this right here. Square root of 3/4 compared to 1.